Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I thank the ranking member also for his support. I rise today in support of critical legislation to support public safety and first responders, the Medical Preparedness Allowable Use Act, H.R. 437. My bill will help secure medical countermeasures for first responders, ensuring we are prepared for any type of emergency. For instance, last year in Florida, we faced the outbreak of the Zika virus. The Medical Preparedness Allowable Use Act means that reliable grant funding would be available to conduct medical preparedness activities such as planning, training, and purchasing protective equipment to combat Zika or other public health threats going forward nationwide. When the worst occurs, our first responders are there for us on the front lines. I consistently find myself in awe of these brave men and women and the sacrifices they make on the public's behalf. They're heroes. The least we can do is make sure they have the tools they need to do their jobs and keep us safe, and that's why my bill that's what it seeks to accomplish. We want to keep them safe as well, Mr. Speaker. The legislation authorizes grant funds for the stockpiling of countermeasures, including medical kits, protective gear, ventilators, and more. This should give us all peace of mind to know that this vital equipment will be there in case of a crisis. Importantly, the grant fund used in H.R. 437 already exists. The bill does not require new or additional funding. Also significant, this bill has received strong bipartisan support. I want to thank my colleagues, Representative Susan Brooks and Peter King, for being original co-sponsors of H.R. 437. I was inspired to write this legislation during my time as subcommittee chairman in the Homeland Security Committee after a series of hearings with folks from the emergency response community. They expressed the urgent need for stockpiling these medical countermeasures and for providing first responders the assurance that grant funding may be used to support them now and in the future. They need certainty, Mr. Speaker. I'm proud to have the support of the Emergency Service Coalition and the International Association of Fire Chiefs on this issue. The Medical Preparedness Allowable Use Act is going to make a difference to protect the public and protect our protectors. I strongly urge passage today, and I yield back.